Hello, and welcome back to English to Fluency, the channel where you don't just study English, you start to actually speak it with clarity, confidence, and purpose. My name is Susan, and I'm so happy you're here. If this is your first time watching one of my videos, a big warm welcome to you. This is a safe space for you to learn, practice, and grow. And if you've been learning with me already, welcome back. I'm proud of you for continuing this journey. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever been to a market, tried to buy something, but didn't know how to explain it in English? Or maybe you understand a bit of English, but when it comes to speaking, you feel nervous or confused. If that sounds like you, this video is exactly what you need. Today, we're going to practice talking about a real-life situation, going to the market. You'll learn useful vocabulary related to shopping. You'll listen to a real example of a market experience. Then you'll practice speaking with me using the shadowing technique. What is shadowing? It simply means you listen first, and then you repeat after me, sentence by sentence, like you're my shadow. This method is amazing for building your speaking skills, pronunciation, and confidence. By the end of this video, you'll be able to describe your own trip to the market in English. So grab a notebook, get comfortable, and get ready to listen, repeat, and grow. Before we begin, please take a second to subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell notification. I post videos like this to help you speak English naturally, and I'd love to have you as part of this learning family. All right, now I'm going to tell you a short story about my trip to the market. Please, just listen. You don't have to repeat anything yet. Try to imagine the situation as I describe it. Yesterday morning, I went to the market near my house. I needed to buy some fruits and vegetables. The market was busy and full of people. The sun was already hot, but I didn't mind. First, I stopped at the fruit stall. I looked at the bananas, oranges, and apples. I picked up some ripe bananas and asked the seller, "How much is a bunch of bananas?" He smiled and said,
$50.
I gave him the money and put the bananas into my bag. Then I walked to the vegetable section. I bought some fresh tomatoes, onions, and spinach. The sellers were shouting prices and calling customers. I found a friendly woman who gave me a good deal. After I finished buying everything, I bought a cold bottle of water and drank it right there. Then I took a bus and went back home. When I got home, I washed the vegetables and cooked a simple meal. I enjoy going to the market. It makes me feel active and connected to my community. Now it's your turn to speak. I will say each sentence slowly and clearly. You will repeat after me, just like a shadow. Don't worry about mistakes. Don't worry about speed. Just focus on repeating out loud. Use your voice. Speak confidently. I went to the market near my house. I wanted to buy fruits and vegetables. The market was full of people. I stopped at the fruit stall. I looked at bananas, oranges, and apples. I picked some ripe bananas. I asked, "How much is a bunch of bananas?" The seller said $50. I paid for the bananas. I walked to the vegetable section. I bought tomatoes, onions, and spinach. The sellers were shouting prices. I found a friendly woman who gave me a good price. I bought cold water and drank it. I took a bus home. I cooked a simple meal. I enjoy going to the market. Great job! You just completed a full speaking session with me using real everyday English. You didn't just memorize words, you used them in a real situation. That's how fluency begins. If this was your first time shadowing, I want to say, well done. You're not just watching, you're doing. And that's what makes a real difference. Speaking English out loud every day, even a little, builds your confidence, pronunciation, and fluency. You're learning the way children do, by listening and repeating real-life language. Don't worry about being perfect. Perfection is not the goal. Progress is. Replay this video tomorrow. Say the sentences again. The more you speak, the better you get. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps more learners like you find this kind of content. I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever been to a local market? Leave a comment below and tell me one thing you bought. Try to write your answer in English. I'll be reading and cheering you on. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss the next episode. Until next time, remember, you are not just learning English, you are becoming an English speaker. Keep listening, keep speaking, keep going. See you in the next one.
Learn English to fluency.